So, new Man of Steel trailer, but try as I might, I could not get that trailer to play on my movie editor, so we're just gonna have to keep it in mind as we go along. Because, yeah, new trailer, couple more things to say about this. I've said in the past that I don't like Superman. I don't want that to be taken to mean that I hate Superman and I think it's stupid, and like I actually really do hate the Avengers based on what I've seen. I think it's stupid. I think most of the Avengers themselves are stupid and uninteresting. With apologies to anyone who's fans of them, because that's just how I feel. I'm sorry, that's just how I feel. I don't think Superman is stupid, and I don't think Superman is inherently uninteresting. The character has just never done much for me. But I guess I should clarify and specify I'm not a fan of the Superman that I've seen, which is I actually have seen the old black and white TV show. I've seen the movies, obviously, the classic films, and the terrible reboot, remake, restart, whatever the fuck that was, that I gave a negative review to. I'm not all that familiar with the current Superman in the comic books, and I have been, but I'm friends with a lot of people who are, and I've been told that the Superman in the slightly more recent comic book series is very different from the standard, almost stereotype version of Superman that a lot of people who don't read the comics know about. You know, truth, justice, and the American way, and that's really about it. That's the thing that's really been holding me back from liking Superman, is that it's all one note. I mean, this guy is just good. And again, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with just being good, but there's not a whole lot of depth there. I mean, you only have... This guy only really has one motivation. He does everything he does because he's a good guy and he wants to help people. Once again, that's wonderful. I think we need more people like that in the world. It just doesn't really make for a very interesting or deep character for me. But this film is apparently based on the Superman that I'm not that familiar with, that a lot of my comic book friends have been saying this guy is a little more complicated. I've been told two things about this character that I'm not that familiar with, and anybody out there who knows more about this than I do can correct me if I'm wrong. I have heard, first, that this is an alien who is becoming more human as he gets to know humanity, and he realizes that being human is a lot harder than it looks to someone who's invulnerable and doesn't have to deal with all this human crap. I've been told that, and I've also been told that Superman's struggle is a lot different than, say, Batman's struggle, where his struggle is his own personal demons. I have been told that Superman's struggle is that he wants to save everyone, and he can't, because he's just one man. He's one Superman, but he's just one guy nonetheless, and no matter how many people he saves, he can never save everyone. If both of those things are true, then I can't wait to see this movie, because I think that is something that might actually interest me. So we had the team of Christopher Nolan and David Goyer working on the story, with David Goyer, I think he's writing 100% of the screenplay, but I think Nolan and Goyer came up with the story jointly. Christopher Nolan and Goyer as well are really good. At least, I guess I only have one basis for comparison here, but it's the Dark Knight trilogy. But just based on the Dark Knight trilogy, which is unique for me because Batman is the only comic book series I've ever read. I haven't read all of them, but I've read a few of them. And I kind of know about the Batman lore here and there from other places, like the animated series and the video games and all that. But I actually have read a few Batman comics. And based on my, I suppose, somewhat limited knowledge, it seems to me that Christopher Nolan is good at taking the elements from the source material that really works, and also combining new ideas to create a new film that is inspired by the source material and is trying to be true to the source material while at the same time coming up with something new that people haven't seen before. And I think that this is probably why he's doing the new Superman film in the first place, because I think a lot of people saw him do that for Batman and say, hey, can you do that for ours too? And it looks to me like he's doing this the right way, because I've seen both of the trailers now, and as I've said before, you can only tell so much by the trailers, but that didn't look like the classic Superman films at all. Like, it didn't look like it was trying to be that film at all. And after the shit of Superman Returns, it's so refreshing for me to see that. This actually looks like I'm going to see something new, and something that might actually turn me around and maybe make me a fan, or at least get me a little more interested in this character than I already was. If I can say that for me, someone who doesn't really like Superman all that much, I think the Superman fans out there are really going to be excited by this. And I know there's a lot of people out there who were probably saying, oh god, Christopher Nolan, here we go again, this isn't going to be good, we already have good movies, why are you doing this? But I think a lot of people thought that about Batman Begins as well. The people who loved the Tim Burton films, which were classics in their own right. And they said, how is somebody going to come in and do another one of these when we're already loyal to this film series? And I think Christopher Nolan obviously surprised a lot of people. Hopefully he'll do the same here, but I think I'm probably looking forward to this more than any other film that's coming out in 2013. So that's really all that I have to say about this for now, because like a lot of these teaser trailers for a lot of these new films, didn't really learn much about this. I think I saw some space alien stuff in this, like, or newfangled technology from Earth, maybe? I don't know. I can't really tell anything about this, at least what it's going to be about. But in this case, I'm actually kind of glad, because I don't really want to know what this is going to be about. I don't really want to know what the plot is. I would kind of like to be surprised in this case. I don't even know who's playing Superman. I'm sure that people will inform me in the comments, and I will learn who it is, whether I want to or not. But that's fine. I want to go in knowing as little as possible about this, because I'm actually really excited about this. I am really curious as to whether this is going to make a convert out of me, because once again, broken record, I know, not really a big Superman fan. And is this going to turn me into one? Is it going to make me want to go and read the comics and maybe learn more about this character, or be a little more interested in him? I don't know, but I'm really excited to find out. So you can look forward to, maybe I'll have one or two more things to say about this before the film comes out, but you can look forward to at least a general review when it does come out, and I am really looking forward to this. So I guess we're just going to have to wait and see.